The Golden State Warriors are on the road to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. It is game one of this series, and I'm excited to give you guys my best bets. We have 3 plays in this video, plus a parlay, plus my favorite side or total in this game. If you are new, my name is Austin from Calling Our Shot. I did a separate video for the other games, so you can find that one linked down below. Pacers, Cavaliers, that video is already live. Go check it out. I'll link this one at the end of the video. In that video, I had to recap how we did yesterday, and I don't really want to do it, but I'll do it again because I'm a man of my word and I'm always transparent because I missed every single bet I placed yesterday. I went 0 for 5. Swing and a miss. I didn't even feel like typing up every single pick in the recap. Just bring out the mop, red mop, disaster of a day. Only way we can go is up. So let's try to do that again today. Just a bunch of bad reads, if I'm being honest. It's a game one. Things are going to go a bunch of different ways. I had the wrong way in every single which way. So let's try to bounce back today, and I'm confident we can do just that. Like I said, I have 3 picks in this video. I have a parlay at the end and a side in total. Like I said, we have some more picks and parlays in the other video. Cavaliers versus Pacers. Go tap into that one. It was already posted right before this video. I'll link it at the end of this one. I'm going to try to do an individual video for every single game going forward. Now, if there's a game I like more than the other, this would be it. This is the game I like a lot more than that first game. At the end of this video, we'll talk about Betr, and I'll let you know right now that Betr slip that we have at the end of the video, I think it's cashing. But a reminder, Betr, you can sign up using my code SHOT. My normal code is COS, not for Betr. It is code SHOT, SHOT. Simple solution. Instead of remembering the code, you click the link in the description. You get a 100% deposit match and this Halliburton free pick. Take advantage of that. We'll talk about Betr more at the end of the video. Available in a ton of states. Let's start with our first pick of the day. Let's cash with this guy, Draymond Green, over 4.5 assists, minus 105 on BetMGM. Now, I wish I got this at opening line value, which was around plus 115, as my computer just crashed. What are we doing? That's bad. That's bad vibes. We don't like to see that. But let's get back on track. I really think this is a good spot to back Draymond assists. Now, I get it. Draymond Green can be a polarizing guy to bet on. But in this matchup, I think he's going to get a lot more opportunities. Now, in just a hit rate based matchup, you would look at that Rocket series, be like, oh, this guy was not getting the 5 assists. But let's take a step back. He played 30 games with Steph Curry this season, including the Rocket series, 30 games this year with Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler active, and 25 or more minutes. He's going to play 25 or more. If he doesn't, he might have punched or choked Rudy Gobert. He might have gotten ejected, or this was an absolute blowout. In that case, we're cooked regardless. But in those 30 games, he averaged 5.8 assists per game, going over in 21 of 30, 70% of the time, including the 4 games in the Rocket series where he went under. 4 or 5. But in the last 2 games of that series, he did go over and they kind of found more of a rhythm offensively. And this is a much better offense and matchup for him to facilitate for his teammates. We know Rudy Gobert is going to be in drop coverage. And so Draymond's going to have a lot of dribble handoffs where he's just kind of standing there at the top of the key, pass it, set a screen for Steph Curry. He can get a wide open 3, maybe get to the mid-range and knock down shots there. Or you can drive, and instead of shooting it over Rudy Gobert, kicks it to the corner and get some assist opportunities there. We saw this season, he had 6 and 7 assists against the T-Wolves on 18 and 10 potentials. The only issue with those numbers is that, well, sure, Jimmy Butler was not active there, but Jimmy Butler should help him here. Maybe it takes away some assist chances because Jimmy Butler is a good facilitator as well. But I really think the guy that's going to be wide open is Draymond Green, and he should be able to set up his teammates or maybe look for his own shot. But I think he will have the assist opportunities here, given that Rudy Gobert is going to drop coverage, sitting down below in the paint. They're going to beg Draymond to shoot it. I do think he shoots it some here, but I do think he will dish it to his teammates more often than not. I like his over 4.5 assists. I think he'll be setting up his teammates. We're just asking them to knock down shots. I don't love back and assist prop overs on the road, but I think Draymond can come through and get us 5 assists. That's what he does. He's trusted in the playoffs. They'll get him the rock. So I hope he's getting his teammates to rock. I love this at minus 105. Wouldn't play it more than like minus 125. It did open at like plus 115. So we missed some of that value, but it is what it is. We'll take this for a half unit play. My second play is on a guy that I hate betting on, and we're betting on him twice today because it's Draymond Green once again. I know I might look like a psychopath. Dude, you just went 0 for 5. Now you're betting on Draymond twice. This one is just a quarter unit play. I get it. Quarter unit, that's weenie stuff, but it is game one. We're going to limit ourselves here a little bit. But this is Draymond Green over 2.5 first quarter points, Q1 points, plus 135. I don't really want to force a full unit onto Draymond Green props because, like I said, he could come out there, see Rudy Gobert, and just be like, I got to do it. Come here. But I do like his first quarter points. It goes in the same analysis as the assists in the sense of Draymond Green's going to be wide open today. Does he shoot the rock? I don't know. But I think if you're going to back a Draymond Green over in points, you got to do first quarter because he's going to come out and I think he'll be aggressive ish in that first quarter. If the shots don't fall, he's not looking for a shot the rest of the game. But we saw in that series against the Rockets, in fact, in the last 4 games of that series, he went over the final 4 games. And in those games, he attempted at least 1 3 in all 4, and he attempted 2 or more in 3 of 4. So again, Rudy Gobert and this Timberwolves defense is going to beg Draymond Green to shoot the basketball. And I would too. I want him shooting it over Steph Curry. No doubt about that. And so as a result, I like back at Draymond in the first quarter. Now, I will note the first quarter points is not available on a ton of different books. It's on Bet365 where I took it, ESPN Bet, Fliff, Hard Rock. So I'm not really going too crazy or just a quarter unit. So if that's the case, you can't bet it. I don't mind his full game over. But again, I'd rather the first quarter. I also don't mind his full game at the 2 3-pointers, which is plus 160. But again, in the 2 games that he faced Minnesota earlier this season, Draymond had 8 and 4 first quarter points. He's going to be wide open. And I am very confident we get at least 1 3-point attempt. Now, does 1 3-point attempt equate to plus 135? Maybe. I mean, I don't know, but he shoots 30-ish%. So maybe that's kind of around plus 135, right? Probability wise. But again, I think he will have to be aggressive here. And if Draymond's aggressive looking for a shot early, that will lead, if he makes a shot or two, Timberwolves might make some adjustments to kind of not slow down Draymond because they're probably going to live with that. But again, maybe try to look at him a little bit more, and that could open up some things for the other teammates. So again, I think he gets a 1 or 2 or maybe a couple attempts in this first quarter, plays about 7 to 9 minutes. I think he get us 3 points. We might look like a fool. Again, it's just a quarter unit, so we're not going out crazy. My third play in this game will be my Dub Club exclusive. Yesterday's under in rebounds. I don't even want to tell you. It was a disaster. But today, over in points in this game. I really like this guy's matchup. It is not Draymond Green. I promise. I promise. It is not Draymond, but you can check it out. It's linked down below in the Dub Club. $10 off your first month. Get on in there. It's only $5 for your first month. Should get you a majority of the rest of the season. Take advantage. We've been pretty good on the Dub Club exclusive. Have lost yesterday's, maybe 2 of our last 3. We'll bounce back today. Check that out. And before we dive in to our who I think wins, and I have a spread I lean towards today, a reminder, we will be back on Betr. You can sign up using my code SHOT or the link down below. 100% deposit match up to $77. Here's what I'm rolling with. Draymond assists. Buddy Hield, less than 9.5 points. Anthony Edwards, 12 rebounds and assists. I was going to take Ant-Man's regular over. It's not my regular, my exclusive play. And Buddy Hield's not the exclusive play either because it's an over in points on an under. But Buddy Hield coming off a big legacy game. Timberwolves will be pretty focused on him. They don't want to lose via that. So they'll be focused on him. I think he gets slowed down a little bit here, and his under in threes is heavily juiced. Ant-Man, rebounds and assists. He's a wagon in the postseason. So I kind of look at him as being the not Jalen Green, but he should get a lot of different opportunities where they're sending blitzes and stuff his way. I think he has a good chance of getting those rebounds, and the assists could be there as well, given that they're at home. We'll be kicking this some open shooters. Hopefully they're knocking down some shots. He's been really good at hitting those rebounds and assists this playoffs. Also last playoffs, he was really good. And that was when they had more of Mike Conley playing a lot more. That's not the case. Ant-Man playing a lot more point guard, if you will, making plays for other guys. I like this. $20 on this turns into $100. Sign up using my code BETR, not better, SHOT, SHOT, or just click the link in the description. Should automatically load that code in for you so you can get this Halliburton free pick and a deposit match up to I think it's actually $77. Take advantage there. My spread lean in this game. I lean the T-Wolves -6.5. Now my spread leans and everything I touched yesterday. A disaster, but I do lean the T-Wolves here. I feel like everyone will have seen the 2 games yesterday where the Knicks won, the Nuggets won, and who knows how the Cavaliers and Pacers game goes. I think everyone will be like, ooh, I'm getting the Warriors +6.5, +7.5. I'll take them. I don't like them here. And maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, I don't bet really these spreads. I'm not a big game picks person. It's just something I wanted to add to the videos as the season ends. Kind of talk about more about game picks, and maybe if we get hot on them, maybe we make them official plays towards the card. Unlikely, but we'll see. I do like the Timberwolves here. I think the Rockets really exposed the Warriors a good amount, and the Warriors had way too many stretches in that series where they went 4 or 5 minutes without scoring. It works against the Rockets, who really can't score. I don't think that works against the Timberwolves at home. Much better shooting team than the Rockets. They'll shoot their fair share of threes. The Rockets were scared of shooting threes. Timberwolves, you may beg them to shoot threes. They'll fire them up. I think they knock them down. I think they win by at least 7. So that's where I would bet spread-wise if I had to do it. If your gun to head, I would put Timberwolves in there. But my official plays in this game, Draymond over in assists, Draymond to score 3 in the first quarter, and a Dub Club exclusive over in points. Let's have a bounce back day after that 0-for-5 disaster class on Monday. We certainly can't be worse today. Let's have ourselves a good day. I have one other pick in that Pacers and Cavaliers game. When that video is already live, it's somewhere on the screen. Click it, go check it out. Let's dominate. Let's have a bounce back day after yesterday's debacle. I'll see you guys back again tomorrow, where I believe my New York Knicks are playing once again, trying to steal 2 in Boston. We'll figure that out tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.